How y'all folks doing today? Back again with the Caddy. Just wanted to make an update video after the last one. Again, this is my 2007 DTS. I've been having a parasitic drain problem, or I was anyway, that I've gotten resolved. And I know when it comes to this type of stuff that it could get a little, it could definitely get a little money consuming, and it's frustrating and you don't really know what to do. People don't want to work with you. So I just want to make this video to not tell you this is a guaranteed way to fix any electrical issue you might have, but just to offer you some things that you should check out if you ever do have electrical problems without having to spend money on unnecessary things like I did. So first and foremost, I want to say that I was having an electrical problem as soon as I got the car. October of 2018. It was running fine for about 3 or 4 weeks, and then out of the blue, I just started having electrical issues with it. And so I took it to a couple places, and they were telling me like, yeah, it's your battery, it's your battery, it's your battery. So that's the first thing everyone wants to say is it's your battery. I know a little something about cars. I knew it wasn't my battery, but I said, what the hell? So I got 3 different batteries, still having the problem. As a matter of fact, the problem got worse. So I was in college at the time, didn't have a lot of money to deal with it. So it just kept dying on me, and I ended up getting a portable charger. The batteries on these things are in the back seat. So I was able to just kind of reach back and jump start the car, and it got to the point where I literally had to do that. At first, it was like it was just dying me every now and then, but it got to the point where I literally would have to do it every time I got in the car, which is crazy. And so that's just how I was rolling for like a good year, just jump start my car almost every time I got in. I mean, it was very few times I could get in and not jump start it. Even if I had been in it all day, hop out for 10 minutes, have to jump start again. It was that type deal. So did that, and then started making a little more money. So I decided, you know what, let me get this thing worked on the right way. So I took it to, as mentioned in the other video, Alan Cox Automotive here, if you're familiar with Atlanta. It's up in the Cobb area. And they told me it was my alternator and my battery again. And so I knew it wasn't the battery, but I said, oh, you know what? They're saying it's the alternator and all of this stuff, so you know what, I'll let them change it. They changed the alternator. The problem did get better, I will say. The problem got better. It wasn't dying nowhere near as fast. Like, if I was in it for the day and I cranked it up, I was good. But if I let it sit more than like 12 hours, I wasn't good anymore. And so it helped it, but it didn't cure it. And so then I took it back to them, and they were like, it's your, like, security, or not your security, but your key ignition switch, like the whole electrical part behind that, not just the actual cylinder itself. And so I got that replaced, and then it was running a whole lot better, like not died. It didn't die on me for like 2 weeks. So I was like, all right, that's it. Like, it's good, gotta be good. And I believe that's when I made the other video too, because I had never went 2 whole weeks, without it sitting. I let it sit for 3 days one time, fired up, good. But then, lo and behold, I was in it every day, and then one day I hopped in it, and it died on me again. And so I took it back to them, and they were like, this time it's your radio. Your radio is not cutting off when the car is coming off, because it's got an automatic timer on there, and the timer's messed up, and it's built into the radio, so you got to change your radio. And that part was actually true. So what I ended up doing is, now we're going to go in the car now. What I ended up doing is, because they said to rebuild the stock radio, it was going to be like $2,000. So yeah, no way. I went ahead and got an aftermarket radio. And since I've done that, it hasn't died on me since. And I mean, rain, sleet, or snow, it doesn't matter how cold it is, it doesn't matter how much it rains, none of that. It hasn't died. I did this like early, like maybe January. That's when I did that. And since then, hasn't died on me. So I definitely would, try those things out if you haven't. Alternator, check your battery, alternator, the electrical components behind the key ignition switch, and then your radio. I also got all my ground wires checked. They said all my ground wires were good. I know that's another problem too, but just wanted to, you know, tell you my story about, you know, how all this happened, and just so the proof is in the pudding. I mean, everything is on and everything like that. Haven't been in the car today yet. It's been sitting about maybe 15 hours or so. It fires right up. So that's what worked for me. If you got any more questions, drop it in the comments, and I'm just here to try to help save some money, save some time, and get you rolling again. Hope y'all have a good one.